Yo, what's up? How you doing? This is a new episode here in Touring is My Business from BB Plaza from the metal band Cryzix. And today I want to talk about a topic that has been very hot in internet. It's about this Slaughter To Prevail drum tech that he sent a statement that he was accusing the band of being very unprofessional. And I just wanted to give my 5 cents, but here I just let me be very straight. I don't know this guy. I don't have any information from the band, so this means that what I'm talking is just pure intuition of what I think is this situation, why this happened, and why you, if you're seeing this episode as a band, what is the learning you should extract from here. And but I encourage you guys that you check the video of this guy in YouTube. I will post here a picture so you check, because this guy, he's really a friend of both sides, and I'm pretty sure he will give you more clarity of what happened. But here we're not discussing about the drama. We are more about to discuss what's the learning behind all these things, because in my personal opinion there is no black or white. The accusation and the statement is very heavy in my opinion, but I'm pretty sure both sides were not acting accordingly and in a good way, and they were mistakes in both sides. The only problem here that I think it's well, let's say a problem, let's say what is unfortunate, is that the guy made this statement that blow up so much heavily and fast in internet that he even didn't reach the band and talk about this affair or this situation about the band with the band directly, straight with the band. So instead of doing this, he just posted on internet, and then all the chaos or all the fire started. This is the only thing that I think it was not appropriate, but the rest of the things, let's talk about this, okay? But let's say that it's not as it's things that happen, okay? And let's dive into this, okay? Let's dive into this because what I want to extract here, and what my intuition brought me to make this video, and later on I checked this video from this guy and I was correct in my opinion, is that when a band experiences growth, especially a fast growth, this is a cause, okay, an effect of the cause of growing as a band. That some things, because you're growing and you have to deal with bigger tours and bigger things, this can lead you to a point that there is this lack of organization. The band can be disconnected from some problems, some issues, and these issues can be big and big. They get bigger, and then they explode in your face. And this doesn't mean that the band is evil band. This doesn't mean that the guys are not professional guys. This means this is just a sign of when you start a band, when you start to be a professional band, you will have to face a lot of issues, and to become a professional, it's to face all these issues and these troubles that you will find on the way. So, in my opinion, this is just one more issue that this band, because they exploded and they are experiencing this super massive growth, it's one of the effects of this growth. And a band cannot become a super professional band in just 5, 4, 6 or 8 years. It takes a lot of time to process, and the more big you are, the more issues you will face. And I talk here only through my experience. That's why my intuition came to, okay, let's make this video and talk about these 5 cents. And of course, with Cryzix, we as a band, we traveled the world. We did tours in Europe, America, Japan, and festivals, big festivals. But we never played in as big shows as Slaughter To Prevail, and we never came to the status of this band. But in our own scale, I can say that we experienced similarities in terms of that when you have to start doing international shows with more complex, let's say, production and more complex technicisms and stuff, makes that everything gets harder and harder, which is part of the game. And your production, you want to improve your production, but then this means that there's a lot more responsibilities of your crew. So this leads you to a point that when you are not mature enough, or you're not professional enough, or you didn't work that much road, when you didn't walk that much road, you can face this problems when you're on tour, and normally the first persons who will notice this issue, it's the crew members that are working with you, that they are the lack of disorganization, the lack of clarity in some things, and the lack of preparation will lead you to this point. And that's a not normal process, because it's everything should be worked with a more professional way and more organization, but it's part of a sign of a band that came from here to here. And this means that now they are operating in a level of being almost headliners in festivals or playing like very big shows. And this is one of the problems that they will face. And sometimes, talking only through my experience, when you have all these growth and all these issues that happens, and also internal problems in the band or whatever things that can happen, and this sometimes disconnect the band from the problem, because they are on their own thing, they're on their own dynamics and stuff that they have to address. And this can happen, that you feel sometimes disconnected from some parts of the departments of stuff that happen in your tour, on your band. And it's when you say, fuck, there was an issue here, I have to solve it. And these slaps in your faces, it's they quickly make you realize that there is something happening there that you have to address, you have to improve. And I'm pretty sure Slaughter To Prevail, after this, they will be a bit more aware of some things that can happen, and some issues that can happen from a tour. And it's a mistake that will not happen twice. Because it's this how you learn, there's somebody that has to slap you in your face sometimes and say, this was not really well done, this is not really professional, and this is the way, how you as a band get more and more aware of how things have to be ruled and managed. So the conclusion here, okay, and because I respect all this band, and I'm not gonna throw shit against neither the drum tech, neither the band, because I really respect the band and I see they are really cool guys, even that I don't know them personally. They seem really cool guys. The thing here is that take it on your own level, okay? Take it on your own level. As I said, with my experience, your experience is in your band, and what I'm gonna say here is very important. If you're not facing problems, if you're not facing issues and stuff like this, think about that you're not growing faster enough. If you're not facing these kind of things that are the obstacles that will make you grow and will make you be a better professional, a better musician, a better band in the future, means that you're not risking enough, you're not doing enough work, you're not exposing yourself enough. This means that you're not growing enough. Okay, so what I'm just saying is part of the game. It's part of the growth, part of a band that wants to grow and wants to get bigger. It's not. This is how we learn, guys. We learn through adversity. We learn through problems, obstacles, and solving those problems, solving those obstacles is when you really do this level up, this internal level up. The success is not when you are confirmed in this festival or that tour or whatever thing. The success, the inner success, and the inner growth, especially, happens when you deal with this adversity. And I'm pretty sure that this is a before and after internally in the organization of the band. I'm pretty sure Slaughter To Prevail will learn a lot from this and will make this inner organization even better for the future. And I'm just trying to say here that, guys, when you face these things, instead of trying to see as a problem, because you will most probably see it as a problem, and as fuck, why now this is happening to me? This is just an opportunity for you to grow, to be bigger than the problem, and face it and solve it. And that's when the level up comes for you. Okay? This is something that I just wanted to remark and give some attention. I will not enter into the story and anything. You have the video that I said before if you want to take more your own conclusions about the both parties. And yes, I just wanted to make this reflection of this, reflect about this topic, about this jewel that I think this situation is presenting to us to learn from. And guys, as I told in every video, touring is my business, is my project, is my way, my platform where I am in community and in contact with bands. And if you're facing any challenge, problem, lack of clarity, or things that happens in an everyday life of a band, or like, I don't know, steps like signing a record deal, signing with an agency, signing with management. There's a lot of doubts. There's not too many people you can reach from if you want to gain clarity. And I encourage you guys that you send me a DM on Instagram. You will find it here. And I will be happy to try to give you some clarity. In the end, I'm just using my experience that I lived with my own band, taking this international career to the next level with Cryzix, and also what I learned in the last few years working with people in the industry and inside the music industry and outside the music industry that are really relevant, and then it gave me a lot of clarity and a lot of things. So yeah, guys, reach out for me on Instagram. You also can join Touring Is My Business, the broadcast channel on Instagram. And I also encourage you that you join on the wish list. You put your email on my newsletter. So you join the, not the wish list, the waiting list. Because very soon I'm going to open slots for the program Touring Is My Business, which is more a one-to-one program with me with different modules that is all what I condensed from my 18 years experience. I condensed into this program for bands so they can understand how this inner organization works, how they can be more aligned with themselves, with the music they are doing, with the band that they are trying to make. And not just this, but also how to thrive and how to develop your band in a digital world, which is in my opinion, the old industry and the new industry is so different in some different levels, even that the foundations are always the same. The world is changing, and we as a band, Cryzix, we came from this analog world, and we had to transition to this digital world. And our industry really came from all this analog world, and really understanding how the new modern world, the digital world functions. It's so important for bands, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of metal bands are not really aware of that, because all our role models are based on the past. So it's very important that we more and more study how to be a successful band in the digital world, and how to grab the attention of people, how to be a relevant band in digital numbers, because this is how the game is set today. So, and of course, always make good, great fucking music, this is the ultimate foundation that never changed. Okay? So guys, now you know, reach out for me whenever you want. Reach me out at Bibil Plus on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next episode of Touring Is My Business. Thank you for joining me in this sunny, beautiful day in Clermont-Ferrand, tanning my skin because I'm very white. I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.